Welcome to the Sunday football review for round number 24 of the NRL. We saw two games of football today. The Dragons beating the Titans down there at Wollongong, 32 points to 16, and the Sharks beating the Knights, 19 points to 18. A very, very wild round of football. I only got one tip wrong. Those bloody South Sydney Rabbitohs let me down. I nearly had a perfect round, man. 7 from 8. Damn Rabbits. Damn Rabbits. But anyway, guys, if you're new to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you guys can like the stream and subscribe to the channel. I would greatly appreciate that. If you're a regular viewer, thank you very much for tuning in once again. Hello to the live chat. We've got Michael in the chat. Hello, Michael. Hope you're well. Marley, Abraha, Jason, Luke, Tom. Tom will be over the moon as a Shark supporter. Everyone that's here at the moment, hope you're all doing well. Will Pearson. Hello, Will. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, everyone that's here. Hope everyone's doing good on this Sunday evening. Also, just want to give a massive shout out to the Newcastle Knights for letting everyone that's in the top 8 down. You had one job. You had one friggin' job. There was a chance that the top 4 spot could become wide open. Manly, Dogs, Cowboys, all the chance of the top 4. But because the Sharks win, makes it harder now. Hopefully the Sharks lose next week now so things can get better for us and everyone around the, us, Dogs, Manly, one of us can fight out for the top 4. But the Knights, man, they led 18-10 and they just let it slip. They let the game slip. But what a weird old game that was. That was a really, really bizarre game of football. And the Dragons earlier, way too good for the they were too good for the Titans, man. Titans were horrible. Titans were absolutely horrible in that game. Not a performance that they would be happy about, the Titans, man. This season is well and truly over. But yeah, also I just want to say to you guys as well, if you want to donate to the channel, you can do that as well. There are a couple of options there. You've got PayPal, you've got PayID, and you've got Super Chat. There are a few ways that you can donate to the channel if you want to support the channel. I would recommend PayPal because I get the money straight away, or PayID. So there's a couple of ways you can donate to the channel if you want to do that. I should give a shout out to Michael Driver, actually. He donated the other night there, and his message was very kind. So shout out to you, Michael. Appreciate you, mate. You're you're a very good supporter of the channel. Really appreciate it. But let's get into it, shall we? Hello, Lockie, as well. Hello to Broncos editing as well. You think the Titans would hit back after the 44-0 loss? They did nothing. Well, they had the chances to do something in this game, but they just didn't do it. But let's get to it, man. Dragons 32, Titans 16. Man, the Gold Coast Titans started this game on absolute fire, man. Titans were looking real good early on, man. They scored the first try, man. Dragons had the first set. I kicked the ball downfield. Keanu Kinney beats a couple of blokes, makes a break, finds Jojo Fafita. He scores the first try of the game. Fantastic try. Absolutely fantastic. Good stuff for the Titans. And then the Dragons hit back for Tupulotu. And then the Dragons went in again for Ben Hunt. And then Zach Lomax went over. It was such a bizarre game, man. Bizarre game. And then it really was one of those real bizarre games. It was like early on, it felt like it was going to be 32-30. It had that sort of vibe to it. It was, what was it, 10-6? It was literally 10-6 after 12 minutes. So it had that vibe of being real high scoring. And Zach Lomax went over for a very nice try. They go up 16-6, and then they go in again. Toby Couchman. Good to see Toby Couchman score a try today. Dragons go 20-6 up, and then on half time, Luciano Leilua just crashes over on half time, and Dragons 26-6 in front. And at half time, I thought to myself, well, I don't know where the Titans go from here, man. They're getting absolutely hammered. But the start of the comeback came through Jaden Campbell, who scored a very nice try. It was 26-12, and there was still a bit of hope for the Titans. But then Jack DeBellin got Simbin for a late hit in the head on Jack DeBellin. I think that one was fair enough because DeBellin did get hit in the head, so that sort of just throws anything away, whether you think it was a late shot or not. Once he gets hit in the head, that's pretty much it. Pretty much it. So yeah, when he went to the bin, I thought the Titans were going to score 1 or 2 tries and make a bit of a comeback, but they didn't do it. They didn't even score a point during the 13-on-12 period, which was really, really disappointing. And then obviously, JJ Fafita scored a try on the right wing, making it 26-16. Dragons were still in front, but the Titans were still in this game, man. They really were. And unfortunately for the Titans, Francis Mollo crashed over for a very soft try towards the end. So, disappointing stuff. Disappointing stuff for the Titans. Sorry, guys. I put someone in timeout. Can't be having those sort of negative comments in the live chat. It's not needed. So, yeah, Francis Mollo's try, man, it was so soft. Just crashes over and, yeah, it just wasn't ideal. I was hoping it'd stay 1-12, but Dragons were good, man. Second half, they were a bit they weren't the greatest in the second half, but I thought the Dragons defended quite well. Titans had a lot of ball that second half. They had plenty of opportunities to make a game of it, but they just couldn't. They couldn't crack them, man. Couldn't crack them. But well done, Dragons. They go back into the top 8 now. As for the Titans, well, their season's over. Their season is well and truly over. So, yeah, tough stuff for the Titans. They can pack their bags, head to Bali. Season is over for them. Dragons too good. A couple of standout players though. They didn't score a try in the second half. No. Dragons did, bro. Francis Mollo scored with about 3 minutes to full time. I thought Christian Tupolotti was very good. I thought Tyrell Sloan was a little bit quiet tonight, actually. He was very quiet. Ben Hunt had a great game. Jacob Little was great. I thought the Dragons forwards worked really hard. I thought Jack DeBellin was outstanding. I thought Luciano Leilua was great. Sua was decent. I thought the Dragons bench, they made a lot of impact, man. Toby Couchman was fantastic. Ryan Couchman was very good. Jack Bird at 5'8" looked okay, but yeah, good stuff on the Dragons. That's for the Titans, yeah. Keanu Kinney was absolutely phenomenal. He ran for 344 meters. He was insane. He couldn't have played any better, to be honest with you. Philip Sami was terrific for the Titans. Aaron Clark was good. David Fafita had his moments, but Dragons just too good. Simply too good. My player of the game is the Dragons' left edge second rower, Luciano Leilua. Thought he was outstanding. So he's my player of the game in the Dragons' 16-point win over the Titans down there at the Gong. That also sets up a big game next week. Dragons and the Sharks. Really looking forward to it. That rivalry may actually, that rivalry might be, it could be saved, to be honest. It's been pretty lackluster the last, 5 to 10 years, that Sharks-Dragons rivalry. It might actually get a nice reboot again. So good stuff. And speaking of the Sharks, my God, they were lucky to win this. They were lucky to win. 19-18 in Golden Point over the Knights. My God. Cronulla did it the hard way today. They did it the hard way. They were lucky to win this, Cronulla. My God. Very lucky. I can't explain to you how lucky they were. There were a couple of bad decisions in that second half, refereeing wise. It wasn't good. Daniel Atkinson, first try of the game for the Sharks. Good stuff from him. He had a good game. And then obviously Britton Nakora got one for the Sharks. Sharks 10-0 early. They started hot, man. They started really hot. It looked like it was going to be a very long day for the Knights, but to the Knights' credit, they fought their way back. Clyde Pierce-Paul scores his first ever try in the NRL. Great to see. Ponga makes it a 4-point game. Knights are coming back. And then the Knights go to left-hand side. Ponga to Maju. Maju scores. Newcastle go in front 12-10. And then Phoenix Crossland with a very, very silly, professional foul. He ends up in the bin. Very stupid from Crossland. Atkinson went for a penalty kick. He missed it. Very wild stuff. Absolutely wild stuff. And the Knights were leading 12-10 at the break. And I thought the Sharks were really poor the back end of that first half. First 20 minutes, it was all Sharks. And then the Knights, I found some momentum. They found some rhythm, and they got back in the game. And they were in front, which was fair play to them, to be honest. And then, obviously, during the sin bin period, Newcastle got a penalty. So they went for the 2 points, which was understanding. I understood it. They go up 14-10, and then obviously they get Crossland back on in a minute. But what about this? Newcastle score with 12 men. Dane Gagai just crashing over at right center. It ends up being Knights 18-10. And then what are we at? We're at 18-10. Newcastle are in front. They're looking good. And then a very, very risky and bizarre decision. The Sharks get a penalty. They go for 2. They were down by 8, and they go for 2. It doesn't happen all that often. Maybe back in, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, back in that NRL era, teams would have went for goal to make it a 6-point game. But you don't see that a lot these days, unless you got a player in the sin bin. In this case, like they never did. It was bizarre they went for 2. So it's an 18-12 game, and there's still 15 to go. I thought Newcastle were going to have a shot at maybe an early field goal, go up by 7, put the scoreboard pressure back on the Sharks. They didn't do it. And then they go left, the Sharks, and finally they do something with their attack. A try to Ronaldo Mulatalo in the corner. Great stuff from him. 18 apiece. And then we get to a bit of controversy towards the end there. Kalen Ponga kicks a field goal, and it's ruled no field goal because of a obstruction from Matt Croker. It didn't look like there was much in it, but Will Kennedy wasn't able to get around him, so it was obstruction. It was a big call, but probably the right call in the end. And then the Sharks get a shot at field goal, and then they say obstruction from Royce Hunt. Again, probably not a whole lot in that one either, but they say it's obstruction. And then we get to Golden Point. Phoenix Crossland is about 25 meters out. He misses a field goal. Sharks get 7 tackles set. You can't give a team like the Sharks too many chances in these situations, man, even without Nico Hines. And then 84th minute, Daniel Atkinson, I think it was about 28 meters out, right in front, has a crack at field goal, absolutely nails it, and the Sharks defeat the Knights 19 points to 18. The Knights go down in an absolute nail biter. Is that their season over for the Knights? I don't know if their season's over, but it's going to be tough for them to make the 8. The Knights will be cheering the Sharks next week. That is for sure. That is absolutely for sure. So the Knights will be cheering for the Sharks this weekend. I can almost guarantee you that. But a very good performance from the Sharks. I thought they were very lucky to win. the Knights can feel heartbroken. They were leading 12-10 at half time after being down 10-0. Then they're leading 18-10. And then they let them back into it. And then it gets to 18-all. And then, unfortunately for the Knights, it just doesn't go their way tonight. Cronulla get it done. And they're just hanging on to that top 4, man. Only just. So, nice work, Cronulla. They did it the hard way. But all at this time of year, when you're trying to get in the top 4 or in the top 8, doesn't matter how ugly or how bad the win is, you will take anything. You will take anything. You don't care if it's a 2-point win. You don't care if you win by 4 points and you have 16 errors. You don't care. You will take any win. Because every single win at this time of year is important. So, big win for the Sharks. Lucky to be in the top 4 at the moment, but they get it done. Couple of standout players, though, like thought Daniel Atkinson had a great game. I thought Talakai was really good. Thought Jesse Ramian got through a lot of hard work for, and he had a really good game. I thought Oregon Kafusi was good. I thought Nakora was good. Jack Williams was terrific tonight. He was great. For the Knights, though, thought Dane Gagai was fantastic. I thought Greg Marju was good. Daniel Saifidi, Tyson Frizzell was very good. Adam Elliott had a good game today. Matt Croker was solid. Yeah, not a bad performance from the Knights. Just unfortunately, weren't able to hold on to an 8-point lead. Cronulla get it done. Player of the game for me, I'll give it to Daniel Atkinson. I thought he was fantastic. So Atkinson's my player of the game. But guys, that's where the review is going to come to an end. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Again, if you want to donate to the channel, you got PayPal, you got PayID, you got Super Chat. PayPal is the way to go, man, because I get the money instantly. Same with PayID, but PayPal is the way to go, guys, if you want to donate to the channel and show your support that way. Also, I should mention as well, I will be live again later on tonight at about 10:20 p.m. I'm going to be doing a live reaction to the Super League Magic Round game between my boys, the Salford Red Devils and the Lee Leopards. If you're watching in New Zealand, it'll be like a 12:20 a.m. kickoff. So probably don't expect to see a lot of New Zealand viewers. But if you want to stay up and watch the Super League tonight, then the Super League Magic Round will be on tonight. And I'll be doing a live reaction to the Salford game at 10:20. So roughly in about 4 hours. But thanks for watching, guys. Like and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you later.